Good morning. Day 52 here. So in normal fashion, I forgot to take a video before I left camp, but it was somewhere in those trees. Sorry, but this view right here, this is Ray Lakes. As you can see, the sun has come up. It's like 8 o'clock this morning. Just getting started. Hiking. So I don't know what I was thinking when I created my 9-day plan of how many miles I was going to do every day, where I was going to stay, blah, blah, blah. So for some reason, I only had 9 miles scheduled today. Yeah, I think I can do better than that. So I am going to go for 18 miles. I'm going to get over Pinchant Pass. I don't know if that's how you say it. Maybe it's like Pincho or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to try to get over that this afternoon. It's about 13 and a half miles away. And then camp somewhere after that. It's about 12,100 feet, roughly, the pass. So, but I've got a ways to go before then. Looks like I'll be kind of traveling the lake, and then there's a river here in a bit. So, for the most part, this morning and until lunchtime, it's probably going to be pretty flat. But so maybe I can gain some speed and get to the pass and get well beyond that later this evening. So we'll see what happens. But that is my plan. Maybe I can shave a whole day off of my resupply. Oh, ouch. I just landed on a rock. That did not feel good. But here is the trail. Nice sandy-ish, sandy dirt path. Here's another view of the lake. Look at the lake reflection of the mountains. How pretty. All right, well, that's your morning update. And catch you later. For the record, I just made it over that without falling or slipping. What? I'm awesome. So you know me talking about geology. All of this is exactly what I expected from the Sierra Nevada. All these big jagged rocks. But I guess it's just different areas, different rocks. Makes a lot of sense. These rocks are a lot denser than the granite I was walking on before. These mosquitoes are way annoying today. I don't think they're really biting me, so I guess I'm just not sweet enough for them. But they are still annoying and buzzing my ears. And guess what? I left my bug net in the RV because I hadn't used it for a couple months. And honestly, I didn't really expect so many mosquitoes in this area. I guess I don't really remember people talking about the mosquitoes in the Sierra Nevada. Or maybe they're just not very hungry mosquitoes. I don't know. Maybe the ones in Oregon are just bloodthirsty. Another note, my feet feel great, my legs feel great, my knees feel great. I haven't had any knee problems since way before mile 200. Even going up and down these passes, they're really holding up pretty well. I did fall once earlier. I came down on a rock. My ankle twisted slightly and I just fell with it. You know, you injure yourself when you catch yourself, so I just went down. No big. This is a neat little change of pace in this forest. Ground is moist and soft with lots of tree roots, lots of grass, green grass, tall trees. And a bridge. Look at that. How fancy. And that's enough of that. Back into the rocks. That was quick. There you go. I decided to take kind of an early lunch or late second breakfast, whatever you choose to call it. But I got a little bit of condensation yesterday staying at the lakes. So I found this nice sunny rock, laid out my tent, and laid out my sleeping bag. That's the most important, really, because it has goose down in it, and get that wet, it takes forever for it to dry and doesn't puff up and makes you colder. So I think that might have been partially the reason why I've been so cold the past few nights. But yeah, so I'm drying it out, and hopefully tonight again I'll have another good night's sleep. Wow, look at that. That's so picturesque. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, this is one hell of a wild ride. Doot doot doot. So you have the river and a crazy suspension bridge. Holy crap, this is awesome. Now I understand why the sign says one person at a time. Whee! Ah. That was fucking nuts! Holy crap. I just made it
Sorry about that. 800?
Is that backwards?
Yes, it's backwards. I don't know why.
What the heck? Let's do this. Finally!
It'd be worth the experience just to go check it out. So.
Took forever. I just wanted to explain myself. There was a lot of people hanging around the 800-mile marker, so I didn't want to like talk to the camera the whole time. But so I feel like I've been stranded at the 700 miles for quite a while now, mainly because once I got there, I took a Nero, then I took a Zero, and then I climbed Mount Whitney. So I haven't really seen like a mile marker, 100-mile marker in a long time. So yeah, so not that 800 miles took forever, it was just I've been hanging around the 700s for a lot longer than I hung around some of the other ones. So, let's see. John Muir Trail. Keep going this way. But that was a little fun there, a little bridge. That was crazy. And the trail's been pretty rocky today, but it's all good. I got to 800 miles, whoop! I love nature and its elements. I love water. It's so cool to watch. It's awesome. Especially when it's running over rock. You got the mountains in the background. And the rushing snow melt. So I actually just walked up the trail and then saw the view and walked back down the view, and now I want to show, or down the trail, and now I want to show you what just happened. So I'm all like taking pictures because how cool is that? Like different colored mountains right there, and then I get farther up. Hey, look, a waterfall. And it was like, as you keep getting farther, it kept getting bigger. How pretty is that? I love water, if you haven't noticed. It is God's one of most precious element and fantastic work of beauty. And this is what is so fantastic about the PCT, because it was so awesome to see it from the other side, coming up at it, and now I am standing right over top of it. I climbed a bit of elevation, and now I get to see a different vantage point. I've kind of learned there's always a better view like 50 feet up. Here is your 360-degree view. That's a really cool mountain. This day has been slow moving. Slow and steady wins the race. This has been one hell of a day. And I still have just under a mile and a half until the top. It has been one long, rock-filled slug. And I mean, it really does kind of look like Jurassic Park around here. Just saying. Here's some snow. I just had to hike through some snow. Always a good time. I can tell the air is getting a little cooler. Higher up in elevation I get. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some more snow. Oh goody. Longest trail ever. But I feel like I got my second wind. I had a coffee mocha flavored Cliff Bar. Gave me a little boost of caffeine, plus a nice water break where I found meat grinder. It's kind of hard to see in the dark.
You can see my lungs.
And we are just, can't wait till we get to the top. All right, I see you at the top.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
So when you went over
I made it.
PTSD, and it was just like,
But now coming up this one on this side, I was like, oh my god.
so he took one pass.
Oh, it is about time. Now this is just crazy cool. The trail ended right there, and I hopscotched over this way and to this rock. And yep, sun's going down. Look how beautiful this water is. It's so clear and it tastes delicious. But yep, there's the trail right there, so I got a little ways to go. It's just crazy how like flooded the whole trail is. Like that's the PCT right there. That's so crazy. Well, I almost made it across without getting my feet wet. I slipped. Well, the sun is rapidly going down. It's about 8 o'clock. So I am going to set up right here. I only did 16.5 miles today. I was hoping to do 18.8, but I heard 5 others that were at the top of the pass with me. They were headed down there, so I'd rather just have this tent site to myself. It's about 10,900 feet in elevation, which I'm not happy about, so it might be a little chilly tonight. But the sun's going down, so I'm going to rapidly get my stuff together and get into some warm clothes and a warm sleeping bag and get a good meal in me. So it was a good day, but it was hard. It was a really hard day. The rocks really slowed me down. Yeah, the rocks, there was a bunch of steps, so it was rough. But the way down was pretty easy peasy. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Good night.